Hey, what's up, Squid Gang? It's me, KERMILLION, and if you haven't noticed, I have a brand new microphone. That's why I sound a whole lot better. Production quality is getting better, guys. But I want to get right into this topic that we're talking about. And I know it's fighting game related, and it's not necessarily news, but I figure I want to give my little 2 cents to speak about this because this just happened not too long ago. So I'm going to go ahead and chime in with this one. So RDC World has a convention called DreamCon. I'm pretty sure a lot of people who go to conventions know about this, and I know a lot of you know who RDC World is too. I don't think I have to really explain who they are. So they're having an all-star Tekken 8 tournament of just influencers, not fighting game players, just influencers. Like Caleb City, Mark from RDC World is going to be there, Afro Senju is going to be there, Agent 00 is going to be there, Connie is going to be there. Mind you, a lot of these influencers or these people or these content creators I don't watch personally, but I know of them, you know, especially Agent 00, who was mostly in the 2K community a long time ago due to my little brother used to watch him and stuff like that. But sorry, I got stuff to notice. But so in case you haven't noticed, LTG was going to DreamCon and was very upset that he wasn't invited to be in the tournament. And I think you guys all know why he got so upset. So in case you guys really don't know how LTG operates or how he acts, I'm gonna just break it down. There's 3 reasons why he got very upset. Number 1 reason is because, and the reason why he was upset is because not only was he not invited, but he wanted to be in that tournament so then he can beat all of them and then brag about how good of a fighting game player he is. Well, mind you, he's going up against people who do not really play the game like that and are not even that good, mind you. He just wanted to have some sort of accolade on his, because you know how he is about accolades and clout and all this other stuff. You know how this man is. So he wanted to just join this tournament so then he can beat all these influencers to get some sort of cred that he's valid in the FGC, because he can't place anywhere. When he used to go really hard Street Fighter 4 and all his other stuff, there's actually footage of him at EVO getting bodied in Street Fighter 5 and getting bodied in Tekken and get bodied in Smash Ultimate. The man is just not good at these fighting games, and that is okay. Not everybody's going to be really good at fighting games. If you want to dedicate yourself to them, you can get very good. That's just anything. If you put time and passion in anything, you can get good at it. This man should know that, but he doesn't. He'd rather put all his eggs into all these other baskets, and they're not going anywhere. If he was very passionate about acting, he'd be somewhere, but he's not. He's more or less so trying to keep this facade of who he thinks he is and who he wants his fan base to believe that he is, which is a god. And I know some of you might ask is, why do I care so much? It's just great seeing a narcissist get dunked on. But anyway, he just wanted to join this tournament so that he can beat everybody and flex about how good of a person or how good of a player he is, when that's not even the case. Even Perfect Legend in a Mike Hallow interview that they did like a day or so ago, or like a day ago, even Perfect Legend explained that it would be very mismatched if he was in there, because he's a lot better than all those influencers. And I think we all agree, like LTG will more than likely beat them. I mean, only probably challenge he would have is Afro Senju, but still, he did that so then he can have this big fish in a little pond mentality, which LTG is very much like the embodiment of that. That's like one of the reasons why he really wanted to join this tournament, and because he wasn't invited, he just got mad and started mauling about, oh, I'm not going, I have no use to go anymore. He still could go and just enjoy the event and be happy for people, you know, especially people that know him. He's cool with people who are there, so I don't know why he wouldn't just be happy and just enjoy the spectacle of what's going on. You know, maybe they could have had him on commentary. Maybe if he would have played his cards right. The event didn't happen yet. They could have changed some things around and brought him on part of it, but now they're not going to, because he's doing stupid stuff like this, you know. The second thing is why he's super freaking angry and it's killing him is because Connie was in a Discord call with Perfect Legend, and the topic of LTG's age came up, and Perfect Legend said that, oh, he's older than me. Perfect Legend is 36. And if, like I said earlier, if anyone's been following Dale, or anyone has been trolling him, or anyone has been a detractor of his, everyone knows that LowTierGod is 39 years old. He's born in 1984. He's 39 years old. And he goes on to get mad when he hears of this. He goes into Connie's stream, who he's a moderator for, mind you. He's a moderator in her stream. And he overhears what's going on. And he loses his mind that they talked about his age. And he gets mad. He's not mad at Connie, clearly. He's mad at Perfect Legend for saying, oh, he's older than me. Which is the truth. That's not nothing made up. And Perfect Legend wasn't even trying to bash him. He said, and if he's not that old, I'm wrong. Then I'm wrong. I'm sorry. But I heard somewhere that he's older than me. Probably close to 40. Which he is. He's 39 years old. Which I'll tell anyone here, don't be ashamed of your age. That's simple. Just if someone asks you what your age is, just, oh yeah, I'm this age. It's not that big of a deal. No one cares how old you are, really. And most contents, you should care how old someone is, clearly. But I'm just saying, in a setting like this, no one cares how old you are, dude. It's not that big a deal. He wants to have this facade that he is not that old, or he's not an uncle, or he's not on quote-unquote unk status, as he was saying Perfect Legend is. LTG has a brother and a sister. His sister has kids. So he is, in fact, an unk. Literally. No matter how you put it, he is an unk in age, and just based off blood relativity, he is an uncle. But then, in typical LTG fashion, he just goes off on his stream, inhaling a lot of that copium, and then just starts getting super, super angry and going off on this tangent, and he does the, block on Perfect Legend so they don't follow each other anymore, the mutual unfollow, which is so childish. But he's doing all this off of someone just saying that, oh, they're older than me. And he loses his mind. If someone were to ask me, KERMILLION, how old are you? I'm 27. I turned 28 in literally 15 days. On the 17th. On July 17th is my birthday. I turned 28. Some people say I look younger than my age. Some people say I look older. It's probably because of the beard. But either way, doesn't matter. But this man loses his mind because he has to put this facade that he isn't old. I'm sorry, but Father Time stops for nobody. No matter how old you get, no matter how much time goes on, you are going to age. You can wear your age well, and a lot of people say he wears his age well, but that's mainly, like Mo said in his stream, due to ring lights and positioning and all this other stuff that makes him look younger. But in real life IRL, there's pictures of him looking pretty rough. But then again, there's still nothing wrong with that. Just embrace your age. Just embrace who you are. But he just won't do that. For the life of him, he won't do that. And the third reason is, I'm pretty sure we all know, it's just FOMO and the clout that he wants. If I can, I'm gonna link the both videos, the Mike Hollow interview and I think it's high tier something. I forget, but I'll definitely have both those linked in the description if y'all want to go watch the videos or the reference what I'm talking about. Because I don't want to rip all those videos because they're pretty long. I don't want to rip all this stuff, so you just go watch the original content there. But he just goes on this huge rant about how I'm not doing nothing. I'm not collaborating with nobody ever again unless it's Kai Sinat who hits me up to do something or whatever. It does nothing analytically for me. And they usually say that the loneliest one in the room is the loudest. And it's always the ones who are very much insecure and have issues with their own life or are very unhappy with their own lives project onto others. And this man projects his life and the things he doesn't like about himself onto everyone else and claims that everyone else feels that way about him. It's so sad to see a man his age act like a child like this. And that's why a lot of people look at him as a brand risk or don't like him or don't have him involved with these influencer meetups or collaborations or events, because Look what he does when he's not invited. He kicks and screams like a child and goes on this whole rant because someone said this guy's older than me. And he's definitely not acting his age, like whatsoever. And that's the problem. He just wants to fit in with the younger crowd or with his young fan base so bad instead of just being an adult and being himself. Like, he gets so mad about the most touchiest things, about having a roommate or all this other stuff. Like I said earlier, that he's the embodiment of, big fish in a small pond. He's also the embodiment of throwing stones from a glass house, because he likes to project that other people aren't doing so good or aren't doing well, when this is the same man who was working at GNC and Goodwill and was struggling, just like a lot of people are in today's society. But the thing is, he puts on his front and facade that he's a baller and a scholar and a god and all this other stuff. And that's the main reason why people don't like, I don't want to say the main reason, but that's one of the biggest reasons why people do not like him. Simply because he does this stuff. If he just would have embraced the memes that came with him raging in video games, a lot of people would invite him. Because raging in video games is one thing, but when you go down the line and doing all the stuff LTG has done, people look at him as a freaking brand risk. And I don't blame him, because it just takes for him to get in his bag one good time, and then boom, if this one person affected your entire company or your entire event because this one guy wanted to go on a tirade because someone asked what his name was. You can't really have someone that's such a loose cannon like that be a part of your organization for him to just maul and spurg out like that because someone said that he's older than him or something that's touchy to him. He's very, very emotionally weak man. He's a very emotionally weak man. And it's just sad, really. So long and the short, that's pretty much what happened, and it's still going on, and it's actually just pretty freaking funny. And I just wanted to give my little 2 cents on it and just give my little take. I didn't want to do a reaction video to it because I'm not saying it's wrong, but I just felt like, hey, they explain it a lot better, and what's the point of reacting to it when you can just go watch their video? And this video is just me giving my thoughts on it, pretty much, and my little 2 cents of it, really. But that's essentially it, and I got more in the works for you guys coming. I appreciate you guys still sticking with me, standing by me. Really do appreciate that shit a lot, man. And I'll be back later. I have some more ranked run-throughs and some more stuff coming out. Appreciate y'all watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. The production is getting a lot better. My birthday is coming up. I'm getting back into streaming. Everything's gonna be straight. But that's it, man. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Peace.